Delco Dan's Dirty Golf Picks.
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you. Look at you this week, okay?
We're back.
We're back. We're back.
We made some money.
We were dancing this weekend. So close. So close. Patrick Cantlay, my guy.
Got to the playoff.
Lost.
Yeah.
Lost. So I lost. I didn't have him top 10 or any of that.
No, because
that bullshit. I don't do that.
You're all in.
I'm all in. I want a winner.
Makes no sense. Just, cover your bases.
I want a winner, okay?
Which is fine.
It's a winner's household, all right?
But I also just don't want to go for broke. I don't want the listeners at home to go broke.
You do. So, look, for the listeners at home, and this is full disclosure, because we bet on mybookie.com, promo code DrinkingBros, doubles your deposit up to $1,000. I go hard, really aggressive on college football, NFL, and then March Madness. And then I usually kind of back off. So, like, on these golf bets, I'm usually a $30 to $50 a guy type of bet.
Sure, $50 to $100 for a winner. But
right.
Then you can
and now
also
here's the thing. You go hard on this. Like, you usually you bet what I bet during football season on golf picks.
Kind of. Because, like, top 10s, top 20s, I want to, you hit these top 10s or top 20s, $200 here, $300 there. You kind of cover everything, you make money. So that's what we did. Georgia, go ahead and throw up the card.
Yeah, pop up
Heritage.
the card. There it is.
See, look at all that red, but you get the two top 20 winners. You win $1,000, over $1,000, so 1020 exactly. Mm-hmm. Lost $600 on the other bets, so a profit of $420, brother.
Now look at that, dude. Look at that, brother. $420 $420. Like, and that's a great take home. You've been pretty successful this year.
Finally off
that's nice.
Snod,
but we need a big win. We need a winner. We need an actual defined winner. At one point on Saturday, I texted you, and I know this. I said this on the show on Monday. You picked two, I picked two. All four of them were in the top five.
True.
Saturday night, and I was like, dude, we're dealing, son. And then Jordan
Varner
Spieth
actually had the lead going into Sunday.
He did.
Yeah.
And I had Varner, because I usually bet your bets as well. So I had all those guys, and I was amped, and then Jordan Spieth came out of nowhere and beefed us.
Something we did not account for. Jordan Spieth has now won twice on Easter, back-to-back.
Weird.
He's risen.
He has. He really has. And I thought he was going to spike his baby on the green. He was so excited.
His wife definitely gave his baby CTE, which is preferable for an athlete because you don't want your athlete to think.
No, and you also you don't want the baby to think a lot either.
That's what I'm saying. The baby is going to be a great athlete, maybe even better golfer than Jordan because he will have no brain cells.
Yeah, and he can just concentrate on going straight down the fairway.
Very Dustin-like.
Yeah.
That's probably what happened to Dustin as a child.
What do we got this week? We've got the Zurich Classic of New Orleans. I know what you're thinking. Switzerland? Nope, that is Zurich, New Orleans. Why did they name it this?
The Zurich Classic? Well, Zurich's the company that sponsors it, but it's New Orleans. It's in New Orleans.
I understand that, but what is the product of Zurich? What is that?
I don't know, man.
I got to get into it, dude. I got to feel like I'm there. Like the Waste Management Tour, I know there's going to be long pisses, big shits there.
I'm sure we'll find out when they do the 15-minute CEO interview in the middle of the tournament
that's
on Sunday.
My favorite, dude. That's what I really pop in for.
Where like some bank CEO comes in and talks about all the good they're doing despite railing the American citizen every other day of the year.
Yeah, it's kind of like when at Hollywood, when the Golden Globes happen and they bring out the head of the foreign press and you're just like, oh, I can't wait to hear this 20-minute speech.
And it's just them talking, just stroking themselves off about their tax exemption.
Yeah, my
That's
wife says they're just openly masturbating all over us.
That's
when
all
they
it
do
is.
shit like that.
Yeah, it's awful. And Jim Nantz is just, he throws it up to them and allows them to dunk it.
I've done it too. I'm guilty of it.
Yeah.
I've done it. I'm not going to say who or why or when, but I've done it. And I'm not going to shit on Jim Nantz for that. I'm not going to shit on your picks from last week. We were dancing, dude. That was a fun weekend. As long as we're close and we've got something going into Sunday, like, I'm in for it because I'm not throwing that much cash on this, but the return is so fucking high that I get amped about it.
And you at least get the entertainment value.
Correct.
You got a guy in the mix on Sunday.
Yeah.
You're watching it. You have nothing else going on.
I got nothing else going on. It's not football season's not here, so I don't give a shit. Like, let's go.
So
I'll
weird
week
this week, actually.
Okay.
Zurich Classic is a team event.
So what does that mean? Explain it to the audience.
So two guys pair up, and there's different events. So one's foursome, then there's alternating shot, and I forget like the total format for each day. But yeah, it's best score. Alternating shot's a lot harder because obviously you have to play your opponent's shot or like your teammate's shot, and you kind of alternate back and forth. Where foursomes is just like best ball, best score.
Okay, and this is twosomes, correct?
Yeah, so it'll be groups of 4 like playing together. So it'll be 2 teams together. So 2 and 2.
Okay.
But yeah, it's just 2 guys, best score at the end of the day between the different types of formats.
And they play the entire weekend together, correct?
Yeah.
And who determines that lineup? Is it like a buddy system?
Yeah, no, you just kind of pick your teammate. You kind
that's fun.
Yeah, so last year, Leishman and Cam Smith actually won this event. So the 2 Aussies, you'll see a lot of guys kind of go with their countrymen.
Ah, gotcha.
Or maybe a Ryder Cup teammate. Somehow Ryan Palmer just gets like a top 3 player in the world every year. I don't know how he does this. He's won this event multiple times because he's had John Rahm on his team. This year he has Scotty Scheffler, the hottest player in the world. So I don't know who is Ryan Palmer sucking off to get these teammates.
I don't know because I've never heard of Ryan Palmer before.
Texas' own.
Is he?
He's not a UT guy, but he's from Texas.
All right.
He looks like kind of Tin Cup-ish. Like he should be working at a driving range.
All right. Since Scotty Scheffler is playing, do you sprinkle on Scheffler because the guy is simply made of fire right now?
No.
Come on, man.
I'm not doing that. No.
I am. I have to. I'm not. He's won 4 of 6. I'm not betting against this fucking guy.
And Palmer's won this event. So
has he really?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
With John Rahm, but like. No.
Fuck you.
There's no value there.
Fuck. It's 1,100. It's plus 1,100. So that's 11 to 1.
This show, and has been and always will be, about Danny value picks. All right? I'm trying to give you the best value possible. And that is why, with my outright winner pick, we're going with Tommy Ladd Fleetwood and Sergio Garcia at 16 to 1.
I like Tommy Fleetwood has been playing some good golf. Sergio, not so much this year. But in this best ball event situation, that's a whole different ball game. So
and
he's at 16 to 1. You're gonna put a
great
Hondo on
Ryder
him.
Cup player. I think they have some chemistry going on. So they're my 16 to $100 there. Kind of a flyer here. Joel Damon played really well last week. Him and Steven Yeager at 140 to 1. Put $50 on that.
Okay.
And then I'm also going to have them to top 20 at plus 260, $200 there.
What is 140 pay off at $50 there? Is that $5,000?
Let me do the math. You always put me on the spot.
Well, look, you should have a calculator on you. That's your fault, We got a lot of odds slapped around here. I'll read the sponsors. You can keep
$7,000
single on me. $7,000.
Yeah.
Let's go, fam. I'll bet that. MyBookie is our sponsor. Promo code Drinking Bros will double your deposit up to $1,000. If you put $1,000 in the accounts, you get $1,000 back. You can also do that with $100 or $200, whatever you want. It'll double your money. All of these odds that we're going to read today are on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your deposit. If you put 50 on Damien and Yeager, weird names.
Joel Damon, yeah.
Yeah, Joel Damon.
And Steven Yeager.
I've never heard of either of them. You're going to win $7,000, and that's worth it to me. Who do you got in the top 10 this week?
Top 10, we got Graham McDowell and Seamus Power at plus 330, $100
Are they Irish?
there. Well, McDowell is, I believe, is he Northern Ireland? He's English, Northern Irish, and Seamus Power is Irish, yes.
Okay.
But I forget what Graham McDowell claims.
All right.
And you know how the whole Ireland, Northern Ireland situation.
Yeah.
I don't want to get into the weeds with that.
Do they if they're fans of U2, then that'll tell you, if they like Irish car bombs or not.
Death to the Protestants.
Exactly. Early morning, April 4. That's the best Bono I can give you today. Who else you got in the top 20 here?
Let me just make sure Graham McDowell is, in fact,
Irish?
He's from the UK, I guess. He's from Portrush.
Fuck him.
So
throw him in a fucking
either way.
Shamrock Shake. I don't care.
So him and Graham McDowell coming together at plus 330, top 10. Then our top 20s, we got Patton Kazire and JT Poston at plus 130, $150 there. There's not a whole lot of teams in this event, so a top 20 should be pretty easy.
You got Mitchell Snedeker in that bitch, huh?
Yeah, we got Keith Mitchell, Brant Snedeker.
Brant Snedeker's been playing pretty decent.
Plus 150, $100 there. Then we got Bo Hosler and Sahith Thagali. Plus $190, $100 there. Joel Damon, Steven Yeager, plus $260, $200 there. And then my favorite team in this event, some of the guys that I interviewed actually at the Players Championship in 2018, some of the most fun guys on tour from my personal interaction. We have Kevin Tway and Kelly Craft, top 20, 5 to 1, $200 there.
So that'll pay you off. It's a grand.
$1,000.
Yeah, $1,000.
Just the top 20. They just got top 20.
Okay.
And they're homies. They're buddies. They've been doing this event together for a while. So
Okay.
I really like that pick.
All right. Look, I have to do this, or else I'd be a fucking hypocrite. They're not the favorites somehow. So this is their fourth highest favorite.
Well, to be fair, the favorite is Hovland and Morikawa.
Morikawa, right?
So like those dudes are studs.
They are, but they're not Scotty Scheffler. Like that guy is on fucking fire. I'm not betting against you, Scotty. I'm done with that. All right. I was a fucking loser for the last 6 weeks. I should have bet on you. I'm putting money on you now this week. So this is at plus 1,100. If I throw a hundo on that, it's going to pay me off at $1,100. I'm fine with that because I'm not betting against Scotty Scheffler anymore. And then my other pick is going to be the Gooch. I'm going with Gooch and Homa.
That's a good team.
It is.
It's a team.
Really good team, and they've been playing really good golf all year long. So that is at plus 2,500, and those are my picks for the winners this week. However, I always bet with you on yours. I'll pop up his top 20 again. Let me see some of these odds. Mm-hmm. See if I can get my
They're
dick,
not
my
the
dick
best,
hard
but I
for
do
any of
like if you want to go with one top 20, go Kelly Craft, go Kevin Tway.
I think
5 to 1.
I'll do that. Yeah, at 5 to 1, like I can get half hard for that. So you'll get 6 out of me, but you're not going to get like the full 9.
Right.
So I'll do that, but the rest of these, that's not enough money to really get me juiced off in the middle of the night.
Okay. Well.
But Scotty Scheffler and your boy Palmer, and then the Gooch and Homa are my 2 picks.
And then obviously my 2 picks: Fleetwood, Garcia, and Joel Damon and Steven Yeager.
Yeah. Should be a fun one, kids. Bet with us or against us on mybookie.com. Promo code Drinking Bros doubles your deposit all the way up to $1,000. All the odds are on here. I'm going to bet these now before they change because usually we start throwing some money around and then the odds dip a little bit. I'm going to bet these right now. Maybe you got your own winners out there. If so, leave them in the comments below on the old YouTubes. For Delco Dan, I'm Ross Patterson. This is Dirty Dan's Delco picks. Switch that. Delco Dan's Dirty Golf picks. There we go.
There you go.
Proud of you. Proud of you. See you on the links.